morning, children. Welcome to DAV Sri Vishnu Vidyaniketan online classes. Today, we are going to discuss about digestive system, and it is a part of nutrition. So, what is digestive system? It is the breakdown of food molecules which we are taking. It is so complex and getting simplified through some process of digestion. Here, ingestion is the first process that the food material which taken into buccal cavity and that will crush, grind and chewed well with the help of teeth. Then, with the combination of mucus, that is amylase, which enzyme which can make the food material into bolus. The bolus is now enters into esophagus. Esophagus is a long tube-like structure which can move the bolus into a peristaltic ways into stomach. In buccal cavity, we have three pairs of salivary glands and tongue teeth. So, all these organs will help the food material to chew, grind, crush and make it as a bolus, means a mucus substance which can further easily can flow through the esophagus in peristaltic waves. Now the food enters into the stomach. When it is getting entered to the stomach, here we have different regions the food materials will go through, that is stomach, duodenum, small intestine and large intestine. So that food process will go through these organs. Let us discuss. First, it will goes to the stomach. Stomach is a sac-like, a pouch-like structure which will containing some digestive juices and inbuilt HCl gas will be produced here. It will emulsify the food and the food will get fermented with the help of eco-friendly bacteria, that is E. coli, Escherichia coli. So, this bacteria is responsible for emulsification of that food and other digestive juices also added on. Then here, when the food material is coming in the form of bolus, in the stomach region, it will convert into chyme. This chyme will enters into a very little portion which is very small but effective, that is nothing but duodenum. At this part, liver will secrete bile juice and pancreas will secrete pancreatic juice. These are digestive juices which doesn't contain any sort of enzymes. So these juices will added on to the duodenum part and here the food will be break down carbohydrates into glucose, protein into peptides and fats into fatty acids. Health digestion. We have to take good care of digestion. It is showing good reflection on our health. If we are not taking good care about that, then it will cause bowel syndromes and when we are taking heavy food and very rich content of food and it will get a lot of time to digest, so it will make our digestive system equilibriality poor and due to that so many gastric um, problems will we have to face over there. So then the capacity of digestion of stomach will be getting very poor, so it can't digest probably food. The food will be stay over there and it will make some ulcers and it will cause some gastric problems also. So we have to keep our stomach healthy and we have to take light food and we have to avoid junk food which cannot tolerate our stomach, and we have to take the food in time. That makes our digestive juice work properly, and it is recommendable to avoid junk foods because the rich fat and carbs containing junk foods will cause so many miserable diseases, and it will lead to obesity. And here the capacity of stomach to digest will decrease, and uh, according to this sedentary life, it is very much recommended to avoid junk foods, and we need somewhat exercises. Again, we take a look about the organs which are including in this digestive process, that is mouth, esophagus, stomach, liver, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine, and anus. So, this alimentary canal is start with mouth and ends with anus. The total structure is a tube like structure, and it will having different organs, and it will secrete different kinds of enzymes. Here at the small intestine region, it will secretate some intestinal juices, and large intestine will help us to absorption of food and assimilation of food, and the waste materials will be sent out through anus. Let us take a look what happened in the stomach when food reaches there. So here an ulcer is an erosion in the normal lining when we are not taking food at proper time. Enzymes won't stop to produce at that time. When we are not taking food also, enzymes will release on, that will cause that HCl gas will cause ulcers to our stomach. Then food is coming to our large intestine. Here the probably food is get absorbed. Then when we are taking in time food, then that residues of food will be pushed together, and it will be given a good bowel movements, that is defecation process, and the waste materials will get into the rectum and the anus. Through anus they will remove from our body. If it is not possible, then here you can see it will cause some cancers and colonal infections, bacterial infections. So we have to take care of these large intestine portion. So large intestine area, we have absorption. You know this, after emulsification the food get converts into two parts, that is solid part and liquid part. They emulsified, so this solid part will be sent to the large intestine, and the spongy villi, microvilli, we have one sort of organ here. These microvilli will absorb the total liquid content from our body. Then the solid content which is returned to the rectum, and here the rectum is an area which can squeeze out any some water is there, any liquid content is there, and the rest of the solid particles will send outside through anus. And here we have to discuss one thing. In a small intestine, in this area intestinal juices will release, and these intestinal juices will add on with fats and proteins. Further here, these fats and proteins will get completely digested. Here the food will 100% digested. When we are not maintaining proper health of this intestine, then what we can see here, the excess secretion of HCl, then the E. coli, all these will pass on at the time. All that we need is to take food at a time. We have to maintain a good time and disciplinary activities. If we are not taking, and the food when it the food has to wait till the enzymes has to release. We have to adapt one thing to our body. When the enzymes are releasing, then we have to eat the time. at that time, then the food will get digested properly. If you are not taking food at proper time, then these enzymes will secrete at time and the action will be completed, and they will cause some ulcers to our body. When we are taking food at wrong time, they will be stay for so many hours, and that will cause us constipation problem and obesity too. So children, take care about your food discipline, and we have to enhance our metabolism totally at our hands. We have to include fiber in our food. Fiber will help us a lot to increase our metabolism. When we are having good metabolism, we have good life structure. So I request all of you to take food at a time, maintain good discipline while you are eating. If we are not maintaining that, then we have to face some deficiency diseases which can cause malnutrition and obesity. So, I request you people to maintain the proper health of digestion. That's all for today, children. We will meet with next topic, and that is diseases of deficiency in our next class. Thank you, children.